2 minutes left. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Don't tell anyone. It's only for you. You're setting up a messing to discuss your removal of. Open it immediately. Archangel Michael says, this moment was set in motion days ago. But now, it has reached its boiling point. What they whispered behind closed doors is no longer a secret. You were not supposed to find out until it was too late, but heaven has intervened for your protection. A private group known to you by name and memory is orchestrating a carefully planned setup. You go to quietly remove your influence, your voice, and your presence from something you've built with your heart. But this divine alert arrives like thunder before the storm. You were chosen for something higher, and they know it. That's why your name is being targeted, not for what you've done wrong, but for the power of what you represent. This isn't paranoia. This is prophecy unfolding in real time. Someone you once trusted has sat at the table and agreed silently. Their silence was louder than a scream, and it gave the others courage to proceed. They want you gone by next week. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The meeting is happening faster than expected, and you're not being invited. They want decisions made without you in the room. Documents are being edited, permissions altered, and access revoked. And all of it is being masked behind polite messages and fake smiles. There's a woman involved whose name has recently been spoken near yours with increasing frequency. She's acting as the front, but the real mastermind hides behind a man who once claimed to support your dreams. Their strategy is to confuse, delay, then strike. A contract, possibly electronic, is circulating with red marks around a particular clause you never agreed to. They are preparing a false version of events meant to cast you as unstable or unreliable. Do not panic. Divine reinforcements are already being sent. Type Amen to get blessing 684. Archangel Michael says, you are not alone in this war. They made one critical mistake, underestimating the favor over your life. They've spoken your name into rooms of betrayal. But heaven is about to speak your name into realms of reward. This warning is not to scare you. It's to strengthen you. You're spiritually protected but physically required to act. Save important emails, texts, recordings. Anything tied to your name must be preserved now. What they erase, heaven will restore, but only if you stay alert. You're going to start seeing strange behaviors. Invitations cancelled last minute. People hesitating to look you in the eye, passwords resetting without notice. All of this is connected to the plan unfolding against you. But the one who watches over you has already placed angels in their path. Type Amen to get blessing 725. Their goal is to discredit your words so they can use your IDs without giving you credit. They've already shared a watered-down version of something you told them in confidence. This was never about collaboration. It was theft in disguise. One man in particular is afraid you'll expose the truth, and that's why he's rushing to frame the situation first. They've met twice already, but a third meeting is planned, and it will be the one where they try to finalize your removal. Do not let this catch you by surprise. Someone has forwarded your name to a department with influence, telling them you're unfit, unreliable, or emotionally unstable. But the records will show the opposite. That's why it's urgent you document every move starting now. Type Amen to get blessing 581. The enemy is pushing forward, but so is your protection. Archangel Michael says you will be divinely guided to the right person who can stop this entire scheme. They don't even know that person is already watching from the shadows, keeping tabs and ready to step in. Every betrayal that's taken place is being written down in a spiritual ledger. Justice is forming like a sword waiting for the signal to strike. Heaven is not silent. It's preparing an open confrontation that will turn the tides in your favor. You'll soon receive an unusual phone call. Don't ignore it. A voice will tell you something vague but vital. It will feel random, but it's not. It will be your first clue about who's been pulled in to defend you secretly. Type Amen to get blessing 417 in one of the meetings. Your name was circled in red on a digital board, and beside it was the word remove. They think by removing your presence, they'll stop your influence. What they don't realize is your power isn't tied to one place. It's rooted in purpose. That purpose is now reactivating in a new dimension. You are being pushed out of something because you're about to step into something far greater. But before that happens, the enemy is trying to delay you with emotional fatigue and confusion. A person younger than you, possibly female, knows more than she's saying. She's nervous and conflicted because you've been kind to her. Soon, she may come forward offering information under the condition that you protect her identity. Type Amen to get blessing 936. Another figure, someone who barely speaks but observes everything, is quietly gathering proof of the injustice happening to you. This individual will become a witness. Their silence is only temporary. You're going to see a change in someone's tone, suddenly colder, more mechanical. That's because they are trying to distance themselves before the truth explodes. Don't respond with anger, respond with precision. Archangel Michael says, when the final attempt is made to silence your voice, your destiny will roar louder than ever. It is written that your name will not be erased. It will be engraved in victory. But for now, you must move smart and stay awake. Type Amen to get blessing 648. You are being moved into a higher seat, and that's why the chairs around you are trembling. Envy is louder now because your light has grown brighter. Keep going. This moment is revealing their true hearts. They are rewriting events in real time, altering timelines, creating digital footprints that serve their agenda. But what they cannot alter is the divine trail of truth that follows you. Every fake narrative is already cracking. When the lies reach a peak, expect a forced confrontation. It will be uncomfortable, but it will clear the air. You will not need to scream. Your truth will stand firm by itself. Type Amen to get blessing 990. Someone involved in this betrayal is regretting their part. They were manipulated with partial truths. They never expected it to go this far. Soon, someone will come to you shaking, possibly crying. They'll say they didn't know you'd be hurt like this. That moment will be your confirmation of everything this warning has revealed. Remember to take screenshots, voice memos, and copies of any contracts. Something crucial is about to go missing, and you'll be glad you backed it up. The enemy moves by deception, but heaven defends by revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 777 in the next 48 hours. Someone will send a message pretending to care, but it's a trap. Don't click anything suspicious. And especially, don't share anything personal through email right now. They are monitoring you. Your silence is making them nervous because they don't know what you know. That is your power. The removal they are planning isn't just from a position. It's from a legacy, but God is not allowing it. Your name will be whispered in rooms of restoration while their names face exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 559. The person who started this is about to experience a massive reversal. They tried to harm you through strategy, but they forgot the heavens defend those with clean hands. Your spirit is rising even now. Archangel Michael says, this message was sent to you at the exact second you were meant to receive it. No earlier. No later. Because now your eyes are open, you are protected, armed, and appointed. The seat they tried to take from you will only be elevated. The fire they sent will return to their doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 811. And if they try to come back, offering apologies only after being exposed, stand your ground. Forgiveness is divine, but wisdom is required. Some doors must remain closed permanently. Your next steps must be intentional. Save this message. Read it again if needed. Your mind is the battlefield they want to invade next. But you are not shaken. You are the storm they never prepared for. You will not fall. You will rise. Type Amen to get blessing 369 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You were not warned to fear. You were warned to fight smart. This isn't just survival, this is your awakening. They wanted to remove you quietly. But now, heaven has revealed their plot loudly. You were not supposed to be erased. You were meant to be empowered. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They've gone too far this time. What began as a subtle plan has now turned into full-blown sabotage. But every word spoken behind your back has been heard by the right ears now, divine ears. Someone tried to mask their jealousy with professionalism, but the moment you turned your back, they began making phone calls and setting meetings that didn't include you. Every little exclusion, every minor act of deceit, they all added up to this very moment. You were not supposed to know yet. They wanted to blindside you with the announcement of your own removal. But the veil has been lifted, and you were seeing what they tried to keep hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 302. Prepare yourself. What's coming isn't a breakdown. It's a breakthrough. You will hear your name in a conversation that wasn't meant for your ears. That moment will confirm that everything shared here was divinely accurate. You will feel an energy shift from certain people. They'll grow colder, distant, dismissive. Don't let that change your kindness, but sharpen your focus. You will soon be moved. Not because you were defeated, but because you're being upgraded. This battle is clearing your path to a higher room. But before that room opens, the truth must be revealed fully. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, they're using digital tools and verbal games to try and paint you as a problem. But the real problem is how far your light reaches and how deeply it threatens their illusions. They have tried to cover your name with dirt, but heaven is about to pour gold. The person who was supposed to speak in your defense chose silence. But God is sending another, someone bold, someone unafraid to say, no. This is wrong. Your voice will pierce the manipulation like lightning. There will be a sudden leak, an email, message, or document they didn't mean to be seen. That leak will land in your hands. Do not share it recklessly. Use it wisely. Type Amen to get blessing 77. A name will stand out to you this week. You'll hear it once in a conversation, then see it in a message and again in a place that feels random. Ask the person to watch. There is a second group watching the entire situation unfold. They're not ready to act yet, but they are gathering notes. When the time is right, they'll bring everything forward. Heaven is slowing their progress down. What they tried to finish in secret will now fall into delay after delay. This is your opening. Use it to gather truth, protection, and strength. Pop Amen to get blessing 512. They didn't expect divine intelligence to warn you. But this message is proof that you're one step ahead now. They've already begun questioning how you found out. Stay quiet for now. Move in silence, let them remain unsure. It gives you the advantage. A whisper has been heard in the spirit. You will not be removed. You will be revealed, your true purpose is emerging, and this attack is the final push into the spotlight. By payment to get blessing 999, their alliance is beginning to weaken. Someone in their circle is now doubting everything. Fear has entered their camp, and it will divide them from within. When people align for wickedness, they eventually turn on each other. Watch carefully. You'll soon hear of one of them distancing themselves. They'll pretend they had no part in it. But heaven sought everything, and every plan they made in the dark is now exposed in the light. Your elevation will be their education. Type Amen to get blessing 601. Do not feel sad. This betrayal had to happen. It forced you to open your eyes. If they hadn't done this, you would have never discovered how high your calling truly is. You're going to see a transfer happen. The very seat they tried to take from you will be taken from them. And what they tried to claim will fall apart in their hands. You're being pushed into position, spiritually, emotionally, and soon physically. A place where no manipulation can reach you. A space only built for those chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 430 for the last attempt to discredit you is coming. It will be sly, maybe even through someone acting concern. But do not be fooled by sympathy wrapped in sabotage. Someone is going to act like they just want to check in on you. But their real goal is to gather your words and feed them to the enemy. Choose silence when your spirit says so. Here's one more thing being done behind your back, a fake concern about your health or mental state. We are hoping someone in leadership will listen. But all it takes is one divine moment for that lie to fall apart. Type Amen to get blessing 817. Archangel Michael says, you were created for more than this. That's why your enemies are rising. That's why your atmosphere is changing. The shift is not punishment. It's reparation. There's a woman involved in this scheme who is about to cry publicly. When the pressure hits, she will crack first. Your confession may not be full, but it will be enough. What they tried to bury will grow roots. Your legacy is not breakable. What God planted in you will outlive every lie spoken against you. Tap Amen to get blessing March 1933, and soon, someone will publicly defend you unexpectedly. They may not even be close to you, but they've been watching. Your voice will trigger a ripple that flips the entire narrative. A new platform is opening. Somewhere you are celebrated, not tolerated. Your influence will rise in new territory. The ones who wanted to shut your mouth will hear your name in a promotion they weren't expecting. Their plan to erase you will be the reason you get elevated. Type Amen to get blessing April 1944. All things are now being reordered, a chain reaction has started. Their lies are falling apart. Their unity is crumbling and their shame will be undeniable. There will be one final moment where you will be asked to speak. Don't hold back, let truth flow, not with anger, but with clarity. That moment will close the chapter, and a brand new one will begin. You were never supposed to be removed. You were supposed to be revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 983, your reward is already forming. This exposure was part of it. Now the ones who overlooked you will have to honor you. This moment is sacred. This battle is blessed, this victory is written. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Stay focused. Stay silent until it's time to speak. The meeting they arranged to remove you will become the announcement of your rise. Type Amen to get blessing July 1927. Their plan is unraveling faster than they imagine. Each time they try to revise the story, someone else sees the contradiction. It's becoming harder for them to keep up the lie. And panic is beginning to show in their eyes. They underestimated the power of divine timing. This message has reached you not a second too soon. And now you're aligned with truth, not confusion. Every single word you say and step you take will now be guided by angelic intelligence. The whispering will not stop, but neither will your progress. They will try again, but each attempt will bring them closer to exposure. The more they push, the more heaven pulls you forward. Type Amen to get blessing 290 when you are going to feel like you're walking through fire this week. But it's not fire meant to destroy you. It's fire meant to refine you. What emerges from it will not be weak or shaken. Their greatest weapon was secrecy, but now that is gone. You are armed with awareness, discernment, and divine direction. These are tools they never expected you to use. A piece of written proof is going to come to you through someone who doesn't even know its full value. It may be a forwarded message, an email thread, or a saved copy. When you see it, you'll know exactly what it means. Type Amen to get blessing 663. Archangel Michael says, the trap they set is the same one they'll fall into. They sowed false narratives, but now they must reap the exposure. You won't have to move a finger. Truth is doing the work for you. They'll attempt one last maneuver, something that looks like they are trying to make peace. Don't trust it. They want you silent, not healed. You will soon receive a notification that proves someone lied about your absence, your work, or your conduct. Don't overreact, keep that proof in your back pocket. It will serve you when the moment is right. Type Amen to get blessing 882. You're being lifted. Your name is being cleared, your next level is being prepared. There is a male figure, silent, but watching, who will soon enter the scene. He will be a witness and possibly an intercessor. He has been placed there spiritually, not accidentally. You are walking into rooms your enemies never imagined you'd enter. They locked one door, but heaven opened 5. You are walking through the unlocked ones now. Type Amen to get blessing 390. You must protect your peace, it's what they're after now. If they can't remove your name, they'll try to disturb your mind. But you are unshaken. You know now what they tried to hide. You know who's been playing both sides. Someone recently declined an offer or stepped away from the scheme quietly. That was a divine nudge. They sensed something dark and didn't want to be part of it. That decision will later benefit you. Type Amen to get blessing 776. They are preparing a final message, a public statement, a reply all email, a sudden announcement to make it seem like you left on your own. This is damage control, but it won't work because your silence has spoken volumes already. The shift happening in your life is not random. It's prophetic. This betrayal was necessary to shift your energy and reposition your influence. Do not mourn what is leaving. It was never meant to last. The best part of your story is now beginning. Typing in to get blessing 330, they are feeling exposed, and someone is suggesting they spin the narrative. But one person among them refuses to lie anymore. That person will become the one heaven uses as a shield for you. Expect an invitation to something that appears friendly, but it's a setup to get your words on record. Be kind, but keep your words minimal. Let them do all the talking. Every room where they whispered your name with malice will soon echo with your success. The one who plotted the most is the one who will lose the most. Type Amen to get blessing 450. Archangel Michael says, you have now entered the season where what was hidden becomes visible. What they buried is rising. What they erased is being rewritten. The energy around you will shift. Some people will grow uncomfortable just by your presence. That's because the light in you is revealing what they tried to hide. One major piece of evidence is going to resurface. They thought they deleted it. But at the mega, somewhere I bet in someone else still headed, type Amen to get blessing 208. There is one specific meeting still ahead. A confrontation where you may be present. Stay calm. Breathe deeply, and speak with clarity. Your truth, not your anger, is your greatest weapon. They'll want to provoke you to react. Don't fall for it. Your composure will shake them more than your confrontation. Someone who stayed quiet too long will finally speak. They'll say what you've been carrying inside but couldn't prove. That moment will change everything. Type him in to get blessing 999. The power is shifting. You were once surrounded by manipulation, but now you are surrounded by clarity and divine fire. Everything they whispered is now shouting in the spirit. The heavens are roaring in defense of your name. And it is written, they cannot remove what God has crowned. This is not the end of your story. This is the part where everything begins to bloom again. Typing in to get blessing 627, they tried to clip your wings, but you're still flying. They tried to remove your seat, but now you're sitting higher. And the ones who laughed will soon have no choice but to watch your rise. You will sleep better soon. The anxiety will break. Because truth is overtaking their lies like a rising tide, your name will not be lost. It will be restored. It will be remembered with honor, not harm. Type Amen to get blessing 314 if you wish to express your support further. This is your confirmation, your warning, your protection, and your promise. You are not being removed. You are being remembered for something far greater than anything they planned for you. Type Amen to get blessing 444.